So who are all, like, as well I was talking about, if you are talking about in the financial market, we had investors, traders, and speculators. So similarly, when it comes to derivatives market, we have discussed two participants. One is hedgers. So basically, hedgers are the people who face risk. They have a risk associated with the price of underlying asset. Now they use derivative market to manage the risk. So you look at the terminologies, and they are called as hedges. In our example, the importers are facing risk whenever the price increases, whenever the foreign currency value appreciates. Similarly, when the exporters face risk whenever the USD INR comes down. So that is the risk. How do they eliminate? They use forward or they use futures. If they are having the supporting documents, now I'll give you the other advantage. If you are having the supportive documents, now you can go and approach the banker and you can straight away go with the forward contracts. Now, the advantages of futures contract is anybody can buy futures. Whether you are an importer or an exporter or you are an individual, even individual can buy as a speculator. So maybe you can define as a speculator, but as an exporter, if I don't have a sufficient documents, now instead of going with the forward, I can go with the futures. But only thing is I need to maintain the margin money. So here I have to pay margin in terms of cash. In the bank, I don't need to pay in terms of cash. I can give a collateral. So here also certain collaterals are accepted, but that you need to check with the broker. So they use importers and exporters use derivatives market to reduce their risk. Now, similarly, who can be the hedgers in the commodity markets? The farmers. They don't know about what is going to be the price at the time of harvesting. But before harvesting, if they feel that it is going to be the price is much more than the cost price, and they can lock their profits by selling in the forward contract or in futures contract. So what is forward contract? If they approach some trader, if they approach some producers, let's say for example, I am producing wheat, I am a farmer, assume I am a farmer, I approach ITC, I approach Britannia. For what? They need wheat for producing biscuits, for manufacturing biscuits. So now we both enter into an agreement where we can fix the price. As long as if I feel that okay, the price at which they are agreed to buy, it is more than the cost, I am comfortable in profits. I have fixed my profits. I have fixed my buyer, and that's what my advantage of forward contract is. So similarly, I gave an example for currency. On the other side, assume I'm a jeweler. I'm holding a stock in the form of ornaments. At any point, every point of time, we are holding a stocks. What if I predict that the gold price is going to go down, my net worth comes down? How do I protect it? Let the gold is with me only. I can sell some, I can make some margin money with exchange, and I can sell futures contract. As expected, if the gold price comes down, I'll buy back the futures contract. I don't need to deliver the gold. I can buy back. So the settlement can be of physical settlement or the settlement can be of cash settlement. And all these people are hedgers. Without anything, somebody is knowing about the price movements and they would like to make profits and they are ready to take risk by paying lesser money. The advance amount alone, they are going to take a bigger amount. So they are willing to take profits, then they are speculators. So speculators are the people who wish to bet on the future movements, okay, in the price of an underlying assets. And they are expecting the underlying asset price to increase, and for which they are buying a futures contract. They are expecting the futures price to come down, the underlying asset price to come down, so they sell futures contract. When I by selling futures contract means I agree to sell the underlying asset. When I'm saying buying futures contract theoretically means I agree to buy futures the underlying asset. I agree to buy the underlying assets in a future date, and this is what it is now. And there is one more person who is called as arbitrages. So in general, arbitrages, I'll put it in a theoretical way. In general, the arbitrager is a person who identify the mispricing in two different markets. Let's say if I'll put it this way, okay, 1 gram of gold in Mumbai is 4,700 rupees. Assume 1 gram of gold in Chennai is 5,200 rupees or 5,000 rupees. What you will do? If I'm a consumer, I prefer to buy only in Mumbai. That's it. Whereas if I'm a businessman, I prefer to buy it in Mumbai and I sell it in Chennai. Is it possible to come there to Mumbai, buy and travel back to Chennai and sell? In the meantime, there can be a chances the price may come down. It is a rare opportunity. So what should I do? So I have to buy and sell simultaneously in two different markets. And whoever is doing this, and this is what an arbitrage opportunity is. And this terminology, we call it as arbitrage. And people who are doing this are called as arbitrages.